Rockworks One Piece, yep. Well, there he is, Mr. 3. The girl as well. I always forget her name as well. But, yep. And then Vivi, Karoo, and Luffy. But, yep, Volume 14. Let's see how many chapters are in Volume 14. Volume 14 is called Instinct. Chapter 118 through 126. Just be a brief amount past where we're going to get to because we're finishing up after 125 today. So, chapter 118, someone's out there. You have Kobe and Helmeppo. Training to become great warriors. And then you have the Marines in the house where the little girl and the mom is there. She's whacking the one sitting at the table over the head. 1 second. I will be right back. Yep, I'll be right back. Well, yep, I'll be right back. I'm going to just take a real quick break. There we go. Just had to do something quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look. Kobe and Helmeppo's Chronicle of Toil, Volume 29. Farewell for now. Yep. Sorry to keep everybody on hold on YouTube as well. Okay. Doom. Wobble. He's wobbling around after the explosive blew up inside him. And he's getting ready to fight Luffy. Now. Wait, Mr. Dory, Vivi says. We're innocent. We don't know anything about the exploding ale. Cough. Please, cough, cough. Please don't attack us. Your insides are torn up. You've got to keep still. You humans are. Cough, wheeze, wheeze. And Luffy and him are looking at each other quite angry. To trick the mighty Dory, he says. Whack. Or wham. And he swings down at Luffy. Luffy goes flying back. And Vivi just looks on. Gack. Gack. Cough. So he swung at him and he dodged it. Luffy dodged it. Jumped to the sword. And he coughs up a bunch of blood out of his mouth. Tim, tim, tim. Tim, tim, tim. And he's running up the sword towards him. Gum, gum. As he's up in the air right above him. Thwam. Boing. God. Kabam! Whap! So he goes in to hit him. Whoosh! Why? He swings back at him again. Kaboom! Shit. And he coughs up some more blood. Every time he swings at him, more blood at him. Gum gum! Luffy says as he stretches out to fly at him. Fring. Wheeze. I'm sorry. Rocket! Boom! And he flies right at him. Whoa! He hits him directly and he falls backwards. God, his blood's gushing out. He's coughing now and gasping. Shake. He's got blood gushing out. Luffy! Vivi says, devil fruit powers. As he actually stepped right on Luffy. I didn't even pay enough attention. When he came down, his foot stepped right on Luffy. Devil fruit powers, Gek. So that's what you are, he says to him. And that was Dory. Thwomp. I underestimated you. Plop, plop. Vivi looks worried. Blood's dripping down everywhere. And Thum, he falls to the ground. And Luffy's just smashed into the ground underneath him. Huff. Huff. Spoiling. Luffy! Vivi yells to him. Are you hurt? How's the giant? I think he's alright. Luffy says. I think he's alright. Vivi goes on. On the bright side, this was probably the only way we could get him to rest. Now I'm mad, Thwomp. Huff, huff. Breathes heavily. Yes, the giant was right, Vivi says. Somebody spiked that ale. It sure wasn't the other giant. Luffy goes on. And my people would never pull a dirty trick like that. There's somebody else also on this island. Chi. Go. Champ. I want to check. I sort of shoes on something. It looks like almost like a rock formation. Oh, it's not rock. Okay, I couldn't tell from there. Looks now like a wax formation, actually. Whoa! Oh. You're in my way, lizard. Oh, that must have been Mr. 5 again. Let me handle this wound. 10,000 kilo press. They're back again. Splat! And she jumps up in the air, lands down with 10,000 kilos on top of his head and smashes the dinosaur into the ground, knocking it out. Thump, and it's got its tongue sticking out of the ground. Clank. As they go back inside. The Doom. Hey, so you're back, Mr. 5? Mr. 3 says to him. Hemph. Not bad. A quickie house right in the jungle. Look, this is still our mission, so stay out of it. Doom. We won't screw up again. Screw up? That's not it. You two are weak. What? We were just a little careless. We didn't know the princess had pirates guarding her. They say. You didn't know? That's a childish excuse. We're professionals. To lose to the enemy and leave corpses lying around is like announcing our existence to the world. We have to execute our missions perfectly. But because you had the persistence to follow them here, we'll give you 30% of the reward. He says. And if that's not acceptable, well, I'll kill you both right now, Mr. 3 says. Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine and the other girl's sleeping now. The little girl. Hemph. Look, don't look so perturbed. Have some English tea, Mr. 3 says. This is a great opportunity. We can make a big score on this island without even getting our hands dirty. Surely you know about it. A big score. Go. Miss Valentine says. Look at this wanted poster. I was shocked when I saw it. Doom. Wanted Dory and Broggy dead or alive. And they're worth like a huge chunk of change. I can't read it on the paper. But yeah, thank you for giving me the chance to come to this island. This wanted poster is 100 years old. Once there was a band of giant pirates who ravaged the seas, burned towns, and terrorized the world, Mr. 3 says. They were called the Giant Pirate Warrior Band, and their evil leaders were two legendary monsters, Dory the Blue and Broggy the Red. They're alive and kicking on this very island, Doom. And the bounty on their heads back then still holds. They're worth 100 million berries each. So that's 200 million for the two of them. 200 million, Mr. 5 says. Now you understand, Mr. 3 goes on. If we complete our mission and bring it back heads worth 200 million, we're sure to be promoted. So that's why you had us put the bomb in the giant's ale. That's right, Mr. 5 says. Oh, so Mr. 5 we just found out did it. That's right. We couldn't stand a chance against them in a fair fight, Mr. 3 says. Just do as I say. A little creativity. Slurp. And even the biggest mountain can be made to crumble. Thoom. Eruption from the volcano is happening. Ah! Luffy says, huh? The volcano! And he's getting up to try to go fight him now. In the shape he is in, Dory. Ha 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 ha. The call to battle. What a day. You're gonna fight, but your wounds. That wouldn't make any difference to him. Ha 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 ha. In a fight to the finish with no quarter? Ha 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 ha. Doom. It would be a disgrace to make excuses. Whoa, thud as he gets up. Hey, wait, Mr. Giant. Don't go as he falls down to the ground. No, Mr. Dory. You can't get up. You'll die. They say. I am the warrior Dory. Doom, cough, as he coughs up more blood out of his face, or out of his mouth. I cannot disgrace the name of Elbaf. So he cannot disgrace the name of Elbaf. And we're up to a question corner here. Question corner, let's see it. The readers ask, well, I'd like to begin the question corner now, but I shouldn't be the one to start it. So let's have Oda Sensei do it. Sensei, what? He's asleep, huh? Oh well, I'll start it then. Begin the SPS. Oda snores. Huh? Ras, I overslept. Oh, it's time for the question corner. Oh, and it's already started again? I love it. What's up, Oda Sensei? Here's my question. This has been keeping me up at night, so please hear me out. What does the pura in tempura mean? Get out of here. Who cares about pura? I just woke up. Hello, Oda Sensei. I'm Kazuya, Mr. Yano's adoring follower, Kebayashi. A friend told me about this in volume 10 on Nami's outfit on page 87 and on Helmepo's cap on page 109. There was a picture of Doskoi Panda. Is this a real animal? It's a brand currently popular in the East Blue. Pretty expensive stuff. One t-shirt costs over 10,000 berries. But watch out for imitation Doskoi Panda merchandise. Doskoi Panda main store is on Mirabal Island in the East Blue. That is the Doskoi Panda. Interesting. Okay, well, we just finished the current chapter we're on. Let's go into chapter 119 next. It's getting interesting. Bragi and Dory are going to fight, even though Dory had a bomb explode inside him. Thanks to now we found Mr. 5, did it? I think. It was either Mr. 5 or Mr. 3. Let me just double check that before we actually do move forward. I just want to check that. Sorry. Yeah, let's just take a look. Oh yeah, so Mr. 5 did it. Okay. Mr. 3 had Mr. 5 do it. Interesting. Okay, so we'll stop the recording here and get to chapter 119.